Hello Internet, hello Eisenbahnfreunde, hello fellow modelers. Here we are again, another video from Engaging, and this video is totally in English. I've done an equivalent video of this in German if you'd like to see it. You can just click on the other link that I've got there. This video's basically about, as you can see in the shot here, I've got 4 German BR 044s, and I've got to say, this is my favourite locomotive from Germany. I've got a few others as well, but I mean steam locomotive. And I've got 3 versions of the DB version, the Deutsches Bundesbahn, and then the furthest one that you can see in the background there, that you can only just see actually, is let me just pop the camera up a little bit and then focus into it at the back so you can see it at the back. That one at the very back there, this is a Deutsches Reichsbahn one, and that's an oil tender on the back. So that's the difference. There's a slight difference between all 4. So and the newest one that you can see at the very front there, that's my newest locomotive that I bought. The item number for this, which is the new one which came out about 5-6 weeks ago, it's 714479, and it's slightly more technical advanced than the other ones that they've produced. And there's more sound functions on this. This has got 28 sound functions. The other 3 have only got 24, although the last 2 functions on the sound chip are lower the sound and increase the sound. So effectively, you could say there's 26 and 22. But there are some different functions on this, and I'll put them in the links below on the video so that you know what the difference is, because you'll be able to see from the other locos, from the other links that I've got, the other videos that I've created, I mean. So without ado, the difference, I'm going to just move my camera around a little bit. I'm just going to turn the light off here so they go dark, and then you'll see that let me just turn that side light off of it. When I put the headlamp on this locomotive, you'll see it come on. Why isn't that light gone off yet? Let's have a look. Because it's still on the side. Right, let me just turn them off. So the front light, when I switch it on, watch this. It's faded in and faded out. So it fades in and fades out really slowly. Turn it off. Turn this light off at the back as well. I've got my video camera lights on so that you can see better. So let me make it totally dark. There we go. So now you understand how they come on and go off very slowly. Whereas if you look at the other locos, I'll put another one on at the back there. The second one, you see how quick that came on and how quick it goes off? And then comparison to the other one. How cool is that? So they've obviously made some adjustments to it, which is fantastic. So the idea of this video today was basically just to show these 4 locos that I've got. I haven't done a video for 2 months. This is the first one I've done in 2 months. The reason being is I retired on the 26th of November, so I've basically been faffing about. I've just been relaxing, if you like, and it's been a joy. It's been a joy to just not get up at 6 o'clock in the morning or have to worry about doing anything. So I should have really been doing more videos, but I've just been lazing about doing nothing. So this is the first video I've done for the 2-month period. But I have been collecting some locos in the meantime, and I'll be doing some more videos after this one. I'm going to do a few over the Christmas period. I'm not sure how many videos I'm going to do. I don't want to commit myself, but I have got another 6 locomotives lined up at the back there, which I've purchased in the past 2 months, which I haven't done videos on. But I wanted to show this this first loco off here because I love it. It's my favourite, and I'm just a great fan of the 44s. The running number for this particular loco is 0441325. You'll see that on the cab as it goes past. I might have to move my camera back a little bit because I've come really close so you can see the numbers on it. Let me just pull the camera back a little bit. I know it's going to be a bit jerky, guys. Just give me a second while I just rearrange everything here quickly. I should have done this before I started the video, to be fair. But yeah, just get a bit of a fiddle going on here, and then we'll be done. Right, hopefully that should be the last time. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start them all up individually. They're all carrying different loads. The other video that I did in Germany is slightly different because they weren't connected up, whereas these are all connected up. So instead of moving it forward and backwards a couple of inches and that, so you can see how slowly it'll go. I'm just going to pull them off one at a time. It's going to be a shorter video. It was just to show these locos off really, and then call it a day. So let's pop the sound on. I'll put the cab lights on and the side lights on as well, the skirting lights, and then we'll just proceed slowly off at a very, very slow pace. Then I'm going to let them run around a couple of times and pull them in, and that'll be the video. It's just so you can see. They're all carrying different various loads as well. These are all goods wagons. There's no coaches on here, no personal wagons, so it's just going to be a goods thing. So here we go. Let's crack it off. I'm going to get a close up of the loco as it comes through so you can see it as well. I think that's probably a bit better. And then you'll get to see the goods wagons individually. These locos can pull a ton of weight. They're really strong. They've got rubbers on the wheels, on the tenders. This is pulling 20, and as you can see, they're all really nice wagons. None of them are weathered. I lie, one of them are lightly. But this wasn't about weather. This is just about what they can pull. They can pull a lot more than 20 each. They can probably pull double the weight of what I've got on here, but I don't like putting too much strain on the locomotive. Here's a weathered one, just slightly weathered. Right, and that's the new loco gone. I'll stick it on a bit faster so it goes around quicker, and then we'll get them all fired up one at a time. So let's get over to the second one. Let's just pull the camera back round again. Get autofocus on it. Get the lights on. Fire him up. Here we go. They move really slowly. They're fantastically built, these Fleischmann locos. When they go wrong big time, but when they work, they're amazing. Especially how technical they are when they go over the junctions and that. They're just fantastic, how they've kept the power in all the wheels. I'm just going to swerve it round so we can catch it as it goes past. Some of these are slightly weathered, some of them are not, and some of them are heavily weathered, some heavy ones going through now. These hopper wagons, all the sides flip open so they can drop the loads. I've got a station for that to go on so they can go through, they're beautiful, them two that have just gone through. Right, and the first one's about to come through again, so we'll just come round and catch the front end of it as it comes through, and then we'll lift up and see the third one. Okay, here goes the third one, same again. I'll pull the camera around once he starts off. Have you noticed how none have stopped yet? I've nearly had a heart attack. They've all drove off without stopping. because I haven't cleaned my track, so I'm shocked. Let me pull my camera around and we'll catch the front end of this. There we go. That's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Incidentally, the running number for this one is 044341. Hope you caught it on the cab as it went past. And as you can see, a lot of these are weathered tankers that I've got on here. These are tankers that I've weathered in the past. You'll have seen these before on previous videos, but they're my favourite tankers, some of these. I've got a load more to paint as well. Can't wait. Here's a new one from Arnold. I can only get one of them. It's a shame I bought 10 of them. I could have got some. All the rest of these are all Fleischmann. These are PKP ones from Poland. I've got VTG coming up. I've got 3 of them. EVA. Just bought a couple more boxes of them. And then the last ones are GATXs. All these are going to get weathered at some time next year. Right, so I'll pull back over for the 4th one so we can watch the 4th one pull out. This is the DR1, it's 044 0592 stroke 4. You'll see it on the cab door, hopefully. So this is my collection of 44s, my friends. I hope this has been sort of like fun, because I haven't done one for quite some time, and I know you guys that are out there like a bit of a mix and match of late stuff and also early stuff. So this is all early stuff. These steam locos, there's not many of them around anymore in real life. They're all museum pieces now, so it's great to see companies making models like this. So we've got replicas of the things that were in the past, and I know modelers are really passionate about their locos and their eras and stuff like that. I mean, obviously all you guys in the UK that are watching my videos, obviously you've got some interest in foreign locomotives and stuff, or stock, or you wouldn't be watching my videos. And I just want to reiterate as well, thank you very much for all the subscriptions that I've had this year. I've been blown away by the amount of people that have left comments. I've not had any malice comments or anything. Everything's been fantastic. I've had loads of support off you all, and I really appreciate it. It's fantastic of you to be very kind and polite on my channel, and so be it forever, because obviously that inspires me to carry on making videos. Not that you'd have believed it, over the last 2 months I've been bone idle, but I've retired now, so obviously I've picked up the pension on the 26th of November. This is the reason why you've not seen me for a couple of months. I've just been out faffing around fishing and just chilling out and staying in bed late in the morning and doing things that you wouldn't normally do, you know. So let me just come back with this one that's just going through quickly. I'll just try and get the catch it as it goes through, because I didn't a minute ago. But that's the DR44, which is beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them all run round one more time, and then I'm going to pull them all up in here, and I'll bring the first one in first, and then we'll knock them in one at a time. So there's probably going to be a bit of a gap where there'll be nothing, it'll just be me talking. Yeah, going back to my conversation a second ago, the amount of people that have subscribed to my channel has absolutely blown me away. I didn't expect to get as many as I have this year, and I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It's really kind of you. All the likes, I mean, you know me, I collect likes and dislikes. I'm not bothered either way, because I'm not fussed. At the end of the day, if you like or dislike my video, it means you watch my video. Whether you watch it all the way through or not, that's down to you as an individual. I can't have any control on that. But I'm very thankful. A couple of years ago, if you'd have said to me, "Oh, after a couple of years you're going to have 600 subs," I wouldn't have believed it, because I'm not doing anything fantastic. I'm just doing what I enjoy doing and what we all enjoy doing, which is running our models. But I have got some plans coming up for the future. I've been going on about the modular system I was going to build for the last 4 years now, and it's doing me head in, because I've not been able to find any premises to do it. With the COVID coming along as well, that's had a bit of an impact. Things have been slowed down by everybody, obviously. But I've kind of like made a decision that this is my dining room here, and I've got this layout here. Well, you can't really call it a layout, it's just a board with trains on it, and I'm gonna knock the partition down. Let me just pull this loco over here. I wanted to stop them here, so they're all stopped in front here. So I'm going to knock the partition down that's keeping these rooms apart here, and I'm going to build my layout. Oh, what's going on there? I've got a locomotive that's just dropped some wagons off and not just carried on. To pull it back and get them hooked up again. Let's throw my chain of thought now. Yeah, so I'm going to knock through into my living room. My son's just moved out and become an independent adult, so finally he's left home, so I can now do some conversions to my house. I've got a partition which I'll show you in a minute, which is obviously separating my living room from my dining room, and the dining room's probably about 10 foot long, and the living room is probably about the same again, about 10 foot, so I'm going to have 20 foot to play with. And I'm going to build my modular system in my living room and dining room, because I live upstairs most of the time now, because I don't use the bedrooms that I've got upstairs. There's only one bedroom upstairs that I use, which is mine obviously. I've got my PC room, which is a small box room that I have, and then I've got another spare room which I'm using as a living room upstairs now. So I'll be watching, well, I don't even watch television, to be honest. It's not something I watch anymore because it's all crap. Don't know if you've noticed, but there's nothing but adverts on telly these days, so I don't do TV that much anymore. But anyway, let me pull this second one in. Just pull this second loco in so it's lined up with the first one, and then we'll knock it on the head with a video. So yeah, my intentions are to actually redecorate this room so it's just got white walls, and it's going to be plastered all the way through and done. So it's going to take about 3 months to probably knock all that out. I've got a builder coming around on the 29th of December, in between Christmas and the New Year, to come and give me a quote, and obviously once that's been completed, then I'll start the work, and hopefully, I mean, there won't be any videos for a period of time because this is all going to be pulled down. There will be nothing here at all. It'll totally be, all the track will have gone and the board will be gone. It'll all be dismantled, and then I'll have a new flooring put in and all that, and then from then on I'll be building a complete new modular layout, and I'll obviously video record all of that from when I start, so that you guys can see exactly what I've done and how I've done it. But I've been waiting for 5 years, probably, I'd say best part of 5 years, to be able to do that. So I'm getting kind of excited and nervous now because I don't because it's really happening. It's going to happen, and I've got commitments for this builder to come, and obviously once the builder comes and gives me a quote, if I'm happy with it, then I'm just going to go ahead. I'm not going to faff around because I want to get cracking. I'm not getting any younger. Like I say, I retired on the 26th of November, so now I'm pension, which is cool. I'm still doing a little bit here and there, but nothing like I used to. I just save people money on the bills because lots of people are struggling at the moment. It's what I used to do for a living. So, but I don't want to talk about that on my video. It's a private thing now. So there's my 4 locos, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have got some more locos which I am gonna just let that quiet down a minute. I have got some more locos that I'm going to do some videos on in the coming days. I've got 6 more locos that I bought in the last 2 months, and I just haven't done anything with them, and some more rolling stock and stuff like that, which I'll show you in the up and coming videos. I'm not planning on doing a video a day towards Christmas. I'm not thinking of doing that. Whether I do or not is another kettle of fish, but that's my intention. If it rolls over into the new year, so be it, because I've got until probably the end of January to start dismantling all this stuff. I've already cleared out everything from underneath this table that was here. All my loco boxes and everything have gone. Why have I still got sound on the loco? I thought I turned everything off. Clearly haven't. Right, there we go. So thanks again for the subscriptions. Blown away that I've got 630. I don't know where you've all come from. I'm just shocked. I wasn't anticipating getting as many followers that have come and followed me. So clearly, you guys like what I'm doing somewhere down the line. I want you all to have a fantastic Christmas. I know things are tough in the UK at the moment, but you shouldn't allow that to detract from having family life and stuff like that. I know things are tough, and this is probably a bit elaborate of me showing off locos that I'm buying, but this is my hobby. This is where I spend my money. And also fishing. I mean, I go fishing. I'm thinking of starting up a YouTube channel called... I'm not going to tell you actually because someone will nick the name. And then I might do some videos on fishing because I've got this fantastic camera here. So and I've just bought a flipping brand new pole which cost me a lot. It's cost me half the price of a second-hand car. It's ridiculous. But that's another story for another day. It's nothing to do with locos. You guys are loco followers. You're modelers and not fishermen. Some of you might be fishermen, but yeah. So that's where I've been spending my pension money on. And going through for the rest of the year. Hopefully, this room here will be the start of something big. I'm planning on having 2 helixes, one in the corner. In fact, let me get my camera off my pod here. Let's just have 5 minutes of just walking around my house so you can see what's going on here. So you'll probably see this is my garden at the back here, but the board itself, you can see my board. It's just on the edge here. It goes all the way over there. And then up along the wall and up against this wall here, you can see wallpaper's tearing off and I'm ready to start pulling it all down anyway. And then I've got my door here, which is the door into my living room, and you can probably see my window at the back there. So all that in there is all coming out, and this wall is coming down, and that is where it's going to be built. So I'm going to have a helix in that far corner there where that black seat is, my leather seat. And it'll go all the way along that wall, and then it'll come all the way along here, through into my dining room, and then into this corner here, there'll be a helix there as well, so I'll have 2 of them. So there'll be, let me just put this back on and lock it in. So that's what I'm planning on doing in the coming year. So how long it's going to take me, I don't know. Obviously, there's a lot of investment needed for that. I'm to have the wall removed, have it all plastered, redecorated, have new flooring put in so it's all solid, and then that's when I'll start. But if we get to the stage where we're in March, April, May and I haven't started it, then I won't start it until September, because the fishing season will kick in and I'll be out every day fishing at 6 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening, because that's my other hobby, and that's what I do when I'm not running my loco. So at least you'll understand then. I'll start it off at some stage, and then it'll be a video a week of what I'm doing each week. Obviously I've got to purchase all the wood. I'm not a woodworker myself. I've also got the issues with my back, so I'm gonna have to be careful how I go about all this. So I'm gonna have to get some advice on how I do all this and what's best for me physically, and to get to the end game, because obviously what this is all about, first it's going to be building the modules, which are going to be a combination of wood and metal, I would assume. I don't know, we'll have to see. Then the helixes need to be built, one at each end. That's a chore in its own right. I'm not sure if you guys have ever built one of them, but I'm going to have 2 layers. So I'm going to have a top section and then a section underneath. I'm even thinking of having a 3rd section, so there'll be 3 lots of the module, so that I've got good yards, so that I can put over 100 locos on there. Then I can run them through using Train Controller 10. That's my intention. Obviously I've got between here and the end of there, that's a lot of work. So that's what I'm going to be doing in my retirement. I'm going to be building this layout, and then you guys can come on that journey with me, and it'll be fantastic, because you'll be able to see it start from the beginning, and then you'll be able to watch it through to fruition, and how I build it and what my plans are. So anyway, this video's gone on far too long. I only wanted to do a 20-minute video on this in English, so but at least you know where we are and where we're going, and that pretty much is that for this video. So if you've got any questions, you've got anything you want to know about what I'm going to do, or if you've got any ideas, stick it in below. I'm going to put a link in to my other sound video for the 44, so that you can see what the sound functions are, and then you'll see what the difference is. In fact, what I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put the sound functions on this new locomotive, and obviously if you want to see the other ones, you'll be able to see them. You can put the item number in, because there's a video of each of them locos already, so you'll be able to see that on my YouTube channel and dig out the locos that you're interested in, and then you'll see the difference on the sound that's on this new loco, which I do like. and I probably won't buy any more 44s, although I could. Who knows? But again, thanks very much. Have a fantastic Christmas with your family. Don't forget to look after your neighbours as well, and any old people that are about. I mean, there are some people that are very lonely and don't know what's going on, so keep an eye on your neighbours, because it's been really cold of late. I'm sure you've all felt the coldness like I have. -7 the other day, killer. But it is what it is, and we have to get on with it. So all the best for Christmas. I will have some more videos between now and Christmas Day, and then I will be doing some just after Christmas Day, in between Christmas and New Year, because I have got these 6 locos to show. And I look forward to sharing it with you guys. And happy Christmas, and have a fantastic New Year if I don't get to make a video. If I do, then obviously I'll chat to you all again soon. Thanks again for watching my video and for thumb up in and all the usual stuff. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the flip flop. Bye guys.